Yes, guys, should we start? Very good evening to all of you.
गुड इवनिंग सर। अभी वैसे बच्चे नहीं आए, थोड़ा सा वेट कर लेते हैं।
Okay, as you wish. Okay.
सिर्फ 4-5 ही है शायद।
कोई नहीं, ठीक है। मेरे को बता देना, स्टार्ट कर दूं। Yes, should we start? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. So let us just discuss what we studied in the previous class. Who will tell? Come on. Yes, come on.
Sir, date functions, logical functions, if statements, and string functions.
Okay. What else? I think I have given you some assignment also. Is it so? No assignment?
Yes, sir. You gave us 3 questions to do.
Yeah. So what was that? What I gave you as assignment?
It's a combination of if statements
Yeah.
and nots or.
I think I have not given it on Teams, I suppose.
Yes, sir. Not on Teams, but you gave it as a homework.
What it exactly was?
So it was 3 questions.
There were 3 nested if statements.
Sorry?
3 nested if statements.
Three nested statements, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Which you had to do. Huh? Have you done it? What exactly I told you to do? Yes? Come on. Anyone? What exactly I asked? Huh? Nested formulas I told, I suppose. Yeah?
Yes sir.
क्या था वो?
Sir, if statement थी उसके अंदर
And
and
functions.
statement थी, not statements थी उसके अंदर.
और मैंने आपको एग्जाम्पल्स भी दिए थे कॉम्प्लेक्स नेस्टेड फंक्शंस के.
Yes sir, वही 3 क्वेश्चन थे ना उसमें.
I will be asking you such things in the exam.
हाँ sir.
Okay. So I am giving it again to all of you so that I am just documenting it for you now. ठीक है जी. Okay.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Yes.
सर एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे असाइनमेंट क्या है, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम आई वाज हैविंग ट्रबल इन कनेक्टिंग, सो आई वॉच दैट रिकॉर्डिंग बट उसमें लैग हो रहा था बार बार, तो उसमें समझ नहीं आया लास्ट वाली रिकॉर्डिंग में.
बेटा आपका लास्ट सारा का सारा रिकॉर्डिंग अपलोडेड है यूट्यूब पे.
नहीं. ओके सर.
यूट्यूब पे अपलोडेड है, लिंक आपके पास में है. But still, the thing is that I have given you some statements. Okay, some you can say there were some examples of nested function calls. Okay. ये 1 मिनट में आपको दे ही रहा हूँ, आपको आ जाएगा समझ में.
I can just send the screenshot of the question in the chat.
Okay, by when what I am giving you is what I am giving you is that there are 3 nested function calls which I have already, the result of which I have already discussed in the last class itself, and you have also done it. It is using not, or, and all that. Okay, if, and, not, or. So in the same way, you have to prepare the similar type of 3 more functions. Okay, now you tell me by when will you do it? Hope by today evening. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Today evening will be okay for everyone. I think you have already done it, so I'm just doing it for. Okay, I'll give you a day of tomorrow also. Tomorrow by evening you must submit it. Okay? Is that
Yes, sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Because I'm giving it today, so by tomorrow you can do it. So close date is also tomorrow, due date is also tomorrow, and I'm scheduling it. I'm not scheduling, just it will be floated to you now. Okay, so due date is 25th and close date is this, right? I've assigned you. Just see, you might have received an email for that. Okay, so this is again one. So let us just proceed further with. I hope you have received the mail. See, yes, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let us proceed further with the today's things. Okay. Yeah. So this is who was asking regarding the nested function calls. Yes. Somebody was asking from your class regarding the nested function calls just now.
No, sir, I was asking about the recording.
You were asking about the
Recordings.
okay, recordings are there on YouTube, my dear.
Okay, I got it, sir. Thanks.
Have you seen that?
Yes, sir, I got the link.
That's great. Still, if you have problem, you can call me even anytime if you want to understand something, right?
Yes.
That can always be done. Okay. Fine. So let us just now understand that this is one which I have given you, and then further whatever is to be done, you have to prepare some calls by your own also. Okay, would that be okay? Yes. Fine. So let's now proceed further. Okay. Other logical is blank. So this is again a logical function. So is blank actually, if it is true, means what has to be done if you find any cell to be blank. So is blank returns true if the value is blank and false otherwise. Okay, right? So here, suppose for example price and quantity is given to you in this particular formula view, and you have written is equal to A2 means 100, if bracket is blank, if this is A2, and if means you have to multiply it by quantity, and if this is blank, then if is blank B2 means if B2 is blank comma 1, that is true, then B2. Okay, so what is to be done is that I hope you are able to understand this function. Getting or not getting?
Yes
Yes,
sir.
sir, got it.
सर लेकिन B2 ब्लैंक है तो उसपे फिर मल्टीप्लाई कैसे होगा?
हाँ, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, उसमें मल्टीप्लाई होगा नहीं, इसलिए द टोटल विल बी रॉन्ग इफ द क्वांटिटी इज ब्लैंक, सिंस द ब्लैंक इज नॉर्मली ट्रीटेड एज जीरो, तो वो वहां पे आपका वो जीरो ही आएगा. देखो नीचे, आप इसको करके देखोगे तो नीचे देखो आ रहा है, ऐसे कैसे जीरो ही आएगा वो. अगर ये ब्लैंक है तो मतलब इट इज जस्ट इन ऑर्डर टू मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ इट एक्चुअली वर्क्स. ओके, हाउ दिस फॉर्मूला इज ब्लैंक एक्चुअली वर्क्स. ट्रू मीन्स 1 हो गया. ओके, देन B2. Hope it is okay. Have you done it? Have you done it?
Doing sir.
Yeah,
एक second.
good, no problem. Carry on. Keep on doing. You raise your hands who have done it. Yes, Vishrat, Manveer, Abhipray, Satyankar, Urja, Dhruv, fine, good, Siddhant, Ayush, good, Niyati also, fine guys, you can put down your hands. So this is how, so I hope you are able to understand the function of this. Now let us see how to format a cells, and we will also learn about the conditional formatting today, right? So how to format a cell. So sometimes you desire to have 2 zeros displayed in the beginning of a number. For example, US Social Security number is made up of 9 digits. Even in Manipal University, Jaipur, also we have some number which is 0 in front of it, right? And the first few digits may be 0. How we have to just enter? So this causes a problem in the Excel. When you type in a number with leading zeros into the cell, the Excel removes the leading zeros when you press enter. Just try it. If you just add it, suppose this is one of the example given. If you put 0 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and put enter, what will happen? It will accept only 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, do it. करके देखिए. 3 zeros या 1 0 2 0 जो भी आप लगाएंगे, it will be severed off, it will be removed. What if such type of things are to be done? Okay, So in such a case, you have to go for a formatting of cells. Okay, so to fix this problem, we can format the cells to display the text instead of a number. So what we have to do is we have to configure it into a text. The value will still be able to use in the calculations. Now the thing is that if we will be putting it as a text, so will it take it as a text or a number? You have to configure it as a text, but it will be used for the purpose of calculation easily. Okay. So the value will still be able to use in the calculation, but it will be displayed on the screen using the rules for text values instead of rules to display the numbers. Okay. So one of the rules Excel used to displaying the numbers is to remove the leading zeros. So however, if the number displays as a text data, then Excel will display the leading zeros. Okay. So we can see the next slide will be for the instruction to do this, and we will be doing it. Let us see how. So numbers with the leading zero, sometimes it is desirable, then how will you get? Okay, so this is something which we have to go for. Oh, sorry, this is a repeated slide, I suppose. I went back. Anyways, so just now you can open the format cell dialog box. Okay, you know how to do it. Just right click, go on any cell, right click, you will get the format cells dialog box. And from there, you have to select the cells that you want to format the text and right click, and you can do it. Okay. Go with this. Suppose this is there. So if you right click on any cell, you will get it like this. Okay. Now go in number and then choose it as a text. Now see this. This is a very good thing over here. That in number, now if you see number, alignment, font, border, pattern, protection, these all things are given, right? So if you want leading zeros, what you have to do is you have to select it as a text, but it will still be number, because you can do all the mathematical operation using this. So you have to choose text from the number tab and then press OK button. Okay, doing it, everyone? Do it. Done? Go. Abhipray.
Yes, sir, done.
Very. Okay. Hope others have also done. Fine. Now it is already written over here. Text format cells are treated as text even when a number is in the cell. The cell is displayed exactly as entered. Okay. So even if it is number, it will display it as it is. It will not do अपना दिमाग नहीं लगाएगा वो. ठीक है, ये तो number है, इसके आगे से zero हटा दो, ऐसा नहीं हो. So there is no value of putting zeros, but still it can do other operations. Okay. So when you format the cell as a text, it will display the leading zero. You must type them again. You have to do it. Excel will warn you that number is formatted as a text. Try doing it. You might have seen this, right? So still, if you want to add it, actually what happens when we have to do some mathematical operations, we actually do not need the numbers as the leading zeros in the numbers at all, but we still do it. Am I correct? Right or wrong? We do not actually need numbers. I mean, you do not actually need, you can say, leading zeros in the numbers, I suppose. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can again, if you want to store it as a text or you want to convert it as a number, whatever. Now, even when these 0, 0, 0s are there, these are just to display. We do not even need it for the calculation part. But even for the calculation part, you may have to convert this number into the text into the number so that it can be included. I have not done it because I have never been into all this. But you may try it. I don't know what will happen, whether it will give an error or whatsoever. Okay, and this is not of much use to. But just in order to have how to just add these leading zeros, I have just not told you this, right? Okay. Let us go for the data validation toolbox. Okay. So let us see how you can go with this data validation toolbox. Hope everyone has done the previous one.
Yes,
So
sir.
data
Yes, sir.
validation option, data validation text dialog box, or you can say box, actually allows you to various rules which you can prepare. So data validation, you might have heard this term before because you all are computer science engineers, and those who are not, they might have done to some extent this also. And actually, you can also provide the input message whenever you want to, if you want to provide aid to the person who is entering data into, because this particular thing is used when you are preparing some user-driven, you can say, what you call is user-driven data sheet. You want user to just put the things according to your need. So you may have to give it one dialog box. Also, you may give that how they should. You can just give an instruction to the user how to enter. Okay. So data validation dialog box, actually it is in you can see it in the menu bar over and above. Can you see that? Go in the menu bar, go in data and go in data validation. Can you see that? In menu bar. In menu. Got it? हाँ जी, मिला आपको? एक्सेल खुला है?
नहीं मिला सर, नहीं मिला. कहाँ पे?
आप एक्सेल शीट के अंदर ऊपर देखिए डेटा लिखा हुआ है कहीं पे, जहाँ मेन्यू बार होता है जहाँ पे वो आपका वो.
हाँ सर, रिबन में डेटा लिखा हुआ है.
मेन्यू बार बेटा, मेन्यू जहाँ से खुलता है ना, ऊपर जो आपके वो रहते हैं ऑप्शंस, फाइल, उसके बाद में वो आपका एडिट एंड ऑल दैट.
यस सर, वहाँ डाटा है.
मिला? वहाँ देखो डेटा क्लिक करोगे, डेटा वैलिडेशन भी दिखेगा वहीं पे.
हाँ सर, ठीक है, फाउंड इट. यस
मिल गया ना? तो वहां से आपको एक चीज दिखेगी. नाउ हियर इफ यू ओपन दिस डेटा वैलिडेशन, यू विल फाइंड अ सिमिलर डायलॉग बॉक्स व्हिच इज गिवन ओवर हियर ऑन द स्क्रीन नाउ. ओके सर जी, हाँ वो दे दो रस्सी. ये एक्चुअली धुलवानी थी यार. अच्छा माँ, ये कर दो. ये लगा दे. ये ना कैसे करोगे? कर दोगे? वो पड़ा हुआ है ना, हाथ खराब तो नहीं है? उसके बाद उससे मतलब उसको लगा के कर दोगे पक्के में? वाइट हो जाएगा. Yes guys, so can you see it over here? So there are options that if you want to input some message, you can just go for input message. Any error alert you can go for, right? So you have to allow what you want to allow, date, data. Suppose you want to go for with numbers which are greater than suppose suppose you are entering a PIN. So you need a PIN code, right? You want the user to enter a PIN code. So PIN code in India is 6 digit. Okay, so it must be greater than those 5 digit. ले लो ना, वो ले लो. हैं? कैसे करोगे? Okay guys, getting? So 6 digit, so it must be greater than 1 lakh. Getting or not? So you can put certain things over here, and then accordingly you can use the Excel in order. So if any number which is less than 6 digits, if it is entered, then it will not accept. Getting? So you can use these type of data validation. You might have used it in Google Sheets also, I suppose. So these type of validation, if you use it over here, so the data which you are entering, it will accept only that which you want them to enter. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, guys. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the option in the allow list box. You can say you can allow any whole number. You can go with the decimal at certain places, or any date or time. You can even go for a text length. Okay. So if you're doing something, then text length, or otherwise you can custom it also. according to some logical formulas. You can put some formulas and accordingly you can tell Excel to just accept this or that. Fine. So this is a data validation type of thing which can be used particularly for any cell where you want the user to enter the data. Okay, so the input message tab, if you go on the input message tab, you can just do it like that how you want the user, or you, if you want to explain the user about some of the text, how they should use the messages and all that, that can also be done, right? Further in the worksheet, if you see it also, so when you do it, it will appear like this in the worksheet, that whenever the it will be whenever the it will go particularly on that, but you can say the user will go in the box in which it has to enter, so it will instantly appear that how he has to actually deal with the message as such. So displaying message will appear over there, right? If any error alert is also there, if you want to go for error alert, so this type of error alert you can also create for the for this particular, for any type of thing which you want to enter. Okay, so three things we have done: settings, input messages, and error alert. Okay, so this is all about your data validation. Now you can have your own rules regarding the data validation. Is that okay? So in the exam, I can ask you a question: what do you mean by data validation? And what are the probable things which can be done, which Excel can do, particularly for data validation? So you must know it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now you can even put
Yes, sir.
functions within the function. Suppose, for example, you want to take average, okay, and you want to round off. So there are any number of functions which are given in the Excel. Suppose round is to be done. So it will, now what this expression will do? This expression would first compute the average of the all the values from cell A1 through A100, and then round that result to one digit to the right of the decimal place. Okay, if you will put it 2, it will round up to 2 digits to the right of the decimal place. Getting or not getting? So here with this I have made you understand that how round and average are being used. Is that okay? You want to
Yes.
try it, you can try it. Put some values from A1 to A10, any values of your choice, and use this formula now. Do it now. Or you can put 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and 1000, and try to calculate the average. Or even you can do one thing, in the A10 box you can write 1 lakh, so that the average may come in some decimal places, right? And then execute it. Do it now, everyone. Yes, guys. Do it. And after doing, raise your hand. Raise your hands after you do. Very good. Dhruv, Anmol, Satyankar, Hardik, Vishrat, Siddhant, Tanuj, Rohit, Pranav, Banveer. I hope others have also done it. That's really very good of you. Great. So let us proceed further.
Sir, you are mute.
Sorry, now am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So I was telling you about, first of all, appreciation to all those who have done, including Dhruv, Pranav, and all everyone who have done it. So what I was telling you that this is छोटा screen आ रहा है ना, एक मिनट रुक जाओ यार. हाँ, अब ठीक. Now I was telling you about the circular reference, right? So circular reference, I have told you that circular reference, if you remember, I have told you that this is an error. Isn't it an error? While we
Yes,
were
sir.
studying the normal errors of Excel, circular reference is also one of the errors because you are actually applying formula in the cell in which you already are applying formula. Suppose you are in cell C1 and you are applying for formula and you are including cell C1 also in your formula. That is called circular reference, which actually shows the error. Okay. Fine, but there are some exception to it, and this VLOOKUP is also one of the functions which we will be discussing afterwards also. That how this is a this is the one which actually is not an error for the circular references, right? So I may ask you this question in your exam, so you may have to answer it. Fine. So we will discuss this in detail afterwards. So next is your table graphs and other things in Excel, that how we have to go with the tables and the graphs in the Excel itself, right? Okay, so let us just go with what are tables. Table should always have a title, column headings with a brief description, name, symbol, and the appropriate units. Numerical data in the table should be written to the proper number of the significant digits, and decimal points in the column should be aligned. Table should always be referenced and discussed at least briefly in the body of the text of the document containing the table. Now what happens? Why we just include the table? Table is nothing but a summary of something which are which we want to just present, and there is a brief explanation of the table which we give after the table is there, right? So that is to be done, and table must be properly numbered. It must be properly having a proper title, okay, and it must be having a brief description, symbol, and appropriate. Further, the graphs. Graphs, it must be having, it involves certain steps in preparing the graph. We will be seeing that how the graphs are being prepared. Okay, so you have to select an appropriate type of the graph, and then the scale and you can say gradation of the scale, and you have to go for with complete labels. You have to plot data points, and again sometimes you have to name the data. They name these plots, and fit curves are also there. So these are various types of graphs which we do. Okay, so we have to add title, notes, legend, these all things. So we have to prepare a beautiful graph. Now you can see the example of pie chart, bar graph, 3D graph, line graph. So these are the graphs which Excel can prepare, and even these can be prepared in 3D format also. Okay, for example, this pie chart actually is telling you that out of the total travel expenses, how much is spent on your motel, how much in food, gas, whatever. Right, bar chart is actually again the similar replica of this pie chart. Okay, but it is not necessary. When these charts are to be prepared are again one big question. We cannot just, मुझे तो गोला पसंद है तो मैंने पाई चार्ट चिपका दिया, मेरे को तो बाहर खड़े खड़े डंडे पसंद है तो मैंने बार चार्ट बना, ऐसा नहीं होता है. So there are reasons to prepare this pie chart. Now let me tell you that whenever the things are given in percentage, you have to prepare the pie chart always. Okay, so what is the difference which is making over here? And whenever, because why it is so? Because out of the total pie, how much means out of the total thing, how much is the contribution of various type of things, that is foremost important. Further, bar graphs actually tells you comparative analysis of the things, that comparatively how the things are well and how the things are good, right? 3D graph actually tells you it is prepared when you have to see the influence of three-dimensional things altogether. Line graph is again when you have to compare certain things which are dependent and independent type of variables. Suppose, for example, you all are engineers, you might have seen what is the relationship between pressure and the temperature along with the height, or you can say the volume. Okay, so there is an equation for it. If you want to see the effect of the equation, you have to prepare a line graph, right? And if you have to have a three-dimensional effect of certain things, then you can prepare the 3D graph also. Okay, so each graph must include what? A descriptive title, legend, and it has to be labeled axis. So graph should always be referenced, discussed in the body of the text of the document. I have already told you this. So legends and the titles and the legends, how these are prepared. So each graph must be identified with a descriptive title. It is all I need. So axis labels are there. Define a legend defining the point of symbols or the line types of used for the curves are required to be there, right? So each type of things, each axis must be labeled properly. Each label should contain the name of the variable and its units, and units are to be enclosed in the parenthesis, or you can say separated from the labels by the comma. Okay, so gradations can also be there, that to what extent it is acceptable, not acceptable. You can just write that thing also will come as such. Data points and curves are there, so data points are plotted using symbols. The data points are often connected with the lines. Okay, so the symbol size must be large enough to easily distinguish them. So these all are the things which are the you can say the properties of it. Now, if you see this graph over there, now there are 3 line graphs, and all the 3 line graphs can be distinguished from one another. Data points are also distinguishable. Okay, if you see the point on one distance, 1 kilometer, there are 3 points. On 2 kilometer again there are 3 points. 3 kilometer again are the points, and these can be distinguished as such. Okay, so this is a velocity of 3 runners during a 5 kilometer race, which is given over here. How they have increased their velocity by the time. Okay, so this is one of the example of a good chart where you can see the legends are also there. You can see each and every point is also being described. Both the axes are named. So these type of things we have to go when we are going with the graph. So if you see in your MS Excel, this particular function which is there. So this is bhaiya bahar jaake baat karo. This is something which is given. Okay, so with the help of this you can prepare the chart. Okay, so you can click this and the chart wizard will open, and whatever you want to prepare, right, just select it, and after selecting the things, suppose this is the selection part, and then you click over here, it will show you the graphs, and it will show you this type of option, that what type of graph you want to prepare. So suppose it is a XY scatter type of thing. So I have chosen XY scatter because it is something which is related to XY scatter. Okay, so I just want to have that. So accordingly I will, and then I will press next. Okay. And then again this building of the graph will come up, where the ranges are there, series something you have to go for. Okay. Then again the chart title. Now if you see, the chart wizard comprises of title, axis, grid lines, legends. So I want you to try this once, then we will proceed further with this, right? So building of the graphs, so if you will try it, then only you will get it. Okay, so just choose anything of your own and try to do it. And in the next class I will make you do these things as such in the class itself, then we can proceed further. So today I have just given you a glimpses of it, and expect you that you will be practicing by your own, and then afterwards we will practice it once again in the class, so that you will become master of it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, guys. So any problem if you have, you can ask me now. Yes. No problem?
No, sir, no problem.
Okay, guys. So let me just then close the class after taking your attendance. Okay? Fine. So let me take the attendance now. There are 40 people in the class. Abhipray Singh, Abhishek Pandey, Akhil, Anmol, Anshika, Aryan, Niyati, Divyanshi, Dhruv,
Present, sir.
Gurkirat Singh, Hardik, Hitvik, Ishika. Meanwhile, you all please open your videos because again I will take a screenshot also. Everyone, with your videos. Karthik,
Present, sir.
yeah. Ritvik, Karthik, Manveer, Mayank, Pooja,
Present, sir.
yeah. Pratyush,
Present, sir.
hold on. Yes, Pranav, Pratyush, Rashi, Ritika, Ritvik Mehra,
Present.
Rohil,
Present, sir.
Rushil, Samarth, Samyak, Sarthak,
Present, sir.
Satya, yeah, Satya,
sir. Present, sir.
Siddhant, Siddharth Sood,
Present, sir.
Tanuj Gupta, Ujwal,
Present, sir.
yeah, Varad, Lohit, Vikasdeep,
Present,
Vishran,
sir.
and Yesha Jain. Have I left any name?
Sir, you did not say Tanishka.
Okay, Tanishka, you are there. You are already there with your display on.
सर आप सत्यांकर मिस करती है
Satyagar, I have taken your name, my dear.
अच्छा सुना नहीं सर
Yeah. Okay, guys. So see you in the next class. Please practice these graphs so that in the next class you will be able to understand it in a better way. Okay, I hope you are learning.
Yes, sir.
So this is a skill-based thing which will enhance your learning, and whenever you will be starting the financial portion, or that is financial decision making, that will be something which will add up to your knowledge, and it will help you out in if you are going with the MBA, it will help you out in the future too. Okay, guys. Fine then. Take care. Okay. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you, sir.